Hey guys, Double Jack here. I'm not going to do any editing on this video whatsoever. I'm just going to go through this because this is the last episode of the first season of JoJo, like I called. And so I just want to get through all the news. First of all, like I said, episode 24, High Priestess Part 2, which is this episode I'm going to do a review / summary of. Is the end of season 1. Season 2 is coming in January 2015. Look forward to that. That's going to be fucking awesome, and I'll explain why later. First of all, it opens the episode, and it starts off on the last episode, of course. Goes on to showing Joseph stump more. Whereas, you know, he's moving around a lot. He's like that, and it's like, okay, that's cool. You know, I love that. He's moving his. You get to see his other hand more. 'Cause in the manga, he's doing that, or he's like got it hidden, or it just focuses on his head. Fair game. It's not a bad thing. Something that I love. Polnareff does the famous line, I actually own a pair of boxers right here. These are my pair of boxers right here. That actually shows it off, and it's the Pantsu Marumie, where he says, I know some hand signs, and the hand signs are a Japanese hand sign, which I just showed you right here, and it's basically where he says, pang, which is the Japanese onomatopoeia for a clap. Pang, su, so pants. Then he says maru, which means around. Mie, I can see. So I can see all of your pants. So pantsu, maru, mie, like that. I can see all your pants. I can see your pants, basically. And then of course on the back of my boxes right here, you've got the thing. They actually do a more extended handshake, which makes me laugh because it's really kind of ghetto. It's proper ghetto. It makes me laugh. Yeah, so boxers. I've got boxer versions of that. I'm pretty happy with that. Just go back over there. Then, for some reason, the intro may be a little tester for the next season because the intro is much louder. And I've watched all the episodes right now. I mean, yeah, I know I haven't done all the reviews, but I've watched all the episodes, and they haven't been loud. Like, for example, it would be like, da na na da na, but now it's like, da you know, it's actually got like really deep sound effects. It doesn't really ruin the music because we've heard it so much, but I really enjoy it. I like the kind of like thing, like when Magician's Red appears, it goes, it actually makes that noise when he breathes fire, and it's really well done. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Then we got, there's a part where Hierophant Green and chariots, silver chariots, so I'm just reading what I've wrote here, are actually summoned when, for example, Polnareff has got the, he puts on the oxygen part of his mouth like that, and it turns out to be High Priestess, and she bites his lip. And on that part, what happens is that he pushes it away because Star Platinum goes to grab it, and she moves away, and she turns to a harpoon, shoots at them, they close the lid and get out. Whereas in the anime, they extended it, and what happens is that Star Platinum misses, and then they get Hierophant Green. Hierophant Green shoots out Emerald Splash, misses. Silver Chariots goes to stab, misses, and they're like, we've made a distraction, get out, and they all get out. Joseph then closes the door, and then it continues where he shoots the High Priestess shoots the harpoon and it misses. So everything is basically the same until then, and there's one thing that was in the manga that isn't in the anime, and that's the fact where it's Jotaro, and there seems to be more Kakuin, and I mean, I've said this before, there's more Kakuin and Avdol kind of chat, whereas they kind of cut it from Jotaro. They kind of make Jotaro more exterior, they kind of confuse it. It's not a bad thing, but I'll explain it now. They made the Suzy Q part out for the anime, like I said last time, and that's not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. But it's the fact that they kind of like they kind of go for like Johto to Suzy Q and make up something there, and they try to get Avdol really close to Kakuin. And I'm not sure what they're doing there, but it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's just confusing, and I'll explain. Well, I'll explain why. I mean, I'll explain why in the future because I'll eventually know, because it's not in the manga, so we will know. You know, even if you didn't know the manga, if you didn't read the manga, you would know anyway. If you didn't read the Japanese manga, English manga, whatever. Anyway, it's actually Johto that asks, because Kakuin actually asks, "Are we being followed? Are we at the right? You know, are we? Is there someone following us?" And it's actually Johto. He's like, "Is anyone following us?" You know, like, in his cool way. And after I was like, I don't think so. I don't really search it. I don't really feel anything. You know, I'm a me personally. I can feel the energies of people because I'm a uranaishi. That's what it is in Japanese. Which is like mystic basically. I can't feel any presence. You know, they put that in, and I was like, it's not bad. You know, he is a mystic. Why not? So after that, Magician's Red comes out and basically starts blasting at the massive face of High Priestess. You know, she's like a big stone thing, like that's actually creepy in itself. I mean, other people are watching that and they're like, okay, that's kind of creepy. But I mean, when I was reading the manga for the first time, you turn it over and it's a full page and like, like that. I mean, I've got the manga here, right here, and you know, in the anime and the manga, it's exactly the same, aka super creepy, and it's just like, look at this, look. And that's actually super rare for High Priestess in Stardust Shooters, which I have and I didn't want because she's weak. Anyway, let's get onto it. There's a lot of stuff actually after this. Everything exactly is the same. They do like extend Jotaro's kind of, you know, like death kind of thing. Basically, he's stuck in the teeth and he's trying to make his way out, and they hear which is in the thing. But before that, they do like a quick. Everyone knows he's not dead. You don't even have to pretend by expanding it, but they do it for like 10 seconds, and it's like, Jotaro, no, it can't be, no, it can't, and you hear and he goes back to the manga. I mean, it's similar to that. I'm not really bothered by that. It just builds like, you know, they try to spend as much time as they can for season 1 to make it like episode wise. Because I think they go for a certain amount of episodes. That's what I reckon. Or at least for season 1 anyway. And then at that point, that's where it basically they defeat Midler and they go to Midler, and I actually had people emailing me, friends of mine emailing me and texting me saying, I thought that Midler was gonna start talking, and I'm like you, because you know, in the original JoJo game on the arcade Dreamcast and also on the the Dreamcast, the PlayStation and arcades and the HD collection. Also, did you know that the Xbox Live version, Xbox 360, well, Xbox Live version, as I said first, has been taken down. You cannot purchase JoJo Bizarre Adventures HD on the Xbox Live store anymore. Apparently it's been taken down, and the PlayStation 3 one is currently under the set. You can still purchase it, but it's like on its way. So I just thought I'd tell you then. I would have made a video, but it would have been a minute, like, oh, by the way, hi, bye, and that's it. Yeah, so it's basically like that. Then it shows them walking towards the sun, and it's got some lovely music. It's all good, and then it ends. I like it. It doesn't end like the episode. It just ends that part. It goes into another commercial, comes back, and then when it comes back, there is no Midler. No, it's no Midler. It doesn't even show the Midler from the games that I just mentioned earlier. I like Hirohiko like semi-signed off on it. He was like, yeah, it's good, but I have this feeling that he was like, no, I don't want that in there. I don't feel she would look like that, really, you know, like, I mean, she doesn't. If you look in the manga, in the anime and the manga, she's wearing the exact same thing, so it's not super different. I mean, sorry, it's super different, sorry. Yeah, but then after that, it actually goes on to the fact that Joseph says, in the manga, he says, and he says in the anime, it's war, of course, he says, we should have taken a plane that would have taken 20 hours, and we actually took 30 days to get to Egypt. So, yeah, we didn't do too well there, did we? And then after that, it starts to show every single stand in the places they defeated. So it's like Dark Blue Moon in the seas coming up to Pakistan, Ebon Devil, and he goes through all of them up until now, and exactly where they got taken down. He's like, this time, the High Priestess sees over Pakistan and Egypt, and I liked it. It was pretty awesome. I'm happy about that. Yeah, that was cool. It actually added that. I know they're trying to extend the time, and that's fair game. That is awesome, because I don't want them to just go boom, Iggy, like right there, and then just end it, because that's shit. I want that. And I'll get onto that. Don't you worry. Yeah, then the next thing that happens is something really new. So you're thinking, oh, okay, it's ended, it's all gone, and then you get this guy from Speedwagon. What's it called? Speedwagon Oil Refining Company. And there's one guy, and it goes 3D through these streets, right, of like Egypt. And you've got this one guy, it's not in the manga, he's got these goggles on like that. Got goggles, what the fuck's wrong with me? Binoculars like that, and he's like, what's that? What's that? And turns around, and you see water dripping in the reflection of his eyes, and you're like, it's fucking Sodal. It's Sodal with Geb. It's Sodal with Geb. Next episode, it's a teaser. It's a little teaser for Geb and Sodal. And next thing you know is they actually put in a unique death, and it's so fucking violent. Like if they censored it, of course, but if they didn't censor it, it would have been the most violent death up until now, even including like deaths in the manga, which is the same. And basically, he turns around and he's like, "What's going on? What?" And then you see like this water fly towards him. And he's like, "What? Wait, what was?" And he's like, and it like, you know, he's cut through his neck, and it does the black mosaic kind of thing. You know, did with Johto was smoking when they showed. When they showed the dog like all like fucked up when Death 13 killed it and stuff like that, all the dark mosaic over the face, and his head's like, then you just see his hand with really sharp nails go and like push the head off, but then it just like cuts out of that, and it's like, that wasn't in the manga. They did a fucking amazing job. I love that. That was epic. I would say right now, amazing, that was good. You've got to watch this episode, seriously. And I'm not even finished, and you've got to watch this episode. If you like JoJo, watch this episode. That was my favourite scene. I was recently on a forum, and they asked, what was your favourite additional scene to the anime that wasn't in the manga, but helped? And I said, you know, like I mentioned in the episode, where I said, pet your boys on Dio's shoulder, not just a normal parrot. I found a new one. It's this. Watch it. It's awesome. I really wish I could show you, but I just want to get this out as soon as possible, and it's already, 12 fucking minutes already, sorry. So I'm going to speed up and get this out while showing you information. The next thing is that, yeah, it's got Joseph on the phone to Suzy Q. She's on the phone to Suzy Q, talking to her and stuff like that, and she's like, you taking your time? He's like, well, we had to go there, and we got some trouble with some, you know, we got into trouble with some guys, we had to battle them, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, can you put me on with Jotaro? And you know, Joseph's like, what? Because, you know, in the previous episode, that was a new scene. This is a new scene, of course. He's like, what? Why would you want to speak to your grandson? Like, just put me on. So, alright then, puts her on. He's on the phone with her, and he's like, and she's like, you know, I love my husband, but, you know, she's like, you protected him, you're a good boy, and only, you know, she's like, and you can do it. I know you can. I believe in you. You may seem like a little dick. She didn't say that, but I mean, you may seem like a dick, but you've got half gold. You're lovely, and you can do it. So he's like, thanks, Granny, whatever, you know, hangs up and stuff. And Joseph's like, what's going on? He's like, nothing. He goes to Suzy Q, and she's talking to Roses. She's looking at the stuff. She's like that. It's got a picture of Holly, a younger Holly, with a much younger, probably around elementary / primary school age, and she's like, he may act like a dick sometimes, well, all the time, but he loves his mum and he wants to protect her and he wants to look after her as much as my husband does. And that's pretty cool, because it's kind of like, I like it. I don't like it because it makes Jotaro a little soppy, because I like it here Hiko's intent is to make him be a fucking badass. I mean, with no love. I mean, just check out Stone Ocean. I mean, that's enough of that. I mean, that shows enough, basically. So yeah, that happens, and after that, Joseph's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "I don't know," but basically he wants, but I don't know. That's it. Sorry, I don't know. And Joseph says, "Was she saying that she wants you to, she wants us to do our best or something?" And then Jotaro's like moves his cap and all that, and he's like, "Not just us." And you see like a buggy, like a June buggy kind of thing, with Kakyoin, Polnareff and Abdul in it. Abdul driving, I do believe. And then you've got Kakyoin like, "Come on guys, we found this, we were given this, we're going to go head on to Egypt, we're going to go right through it." And then they're like, "Yeah," and they get on it, and they get to a part of the desert, which is like in the middle of nowhere, and then they get off, some of them are still in it, some of them get off, and they do like a certain JoJo pose. And then it ends, and that's the end of the episode. To be continued. That's the end of the episode. And so you're thinking, oh, okay, that was awesome. I enjoyed that. That was great. Nope, we're not finished yet. Of course, we got the after credits. Or do we? Nope. New credit scene. When I mean new credit scene, I don't mean the static picture that's slowly rotating. Static picture, slowly rotating. Nope. We've got a new ending. No, it doesn't it doesn't show Iggy, it doesn't show this, it doesn't show that. It's the same thing, but kind of it's kind of upgraded to move and be better and blah blah blah. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed the new edit scene, and I like the new beginning sequence, which, like I said, has more voices in it. Like I say voices, sound effects. Sorry. Now we get onto the after sequence scene, which I orgasm like a fucking bitch, by the way. And I wrote it here, but we all know what's happening. Yeah, I've already said that. Bye-bye. So guess what I said? Guess what I wrote? Guess what is what? Dot. Words. So, like I said, it comes out in January 2015, that's season 2. Apparently it was actually said on the news site, they were like, we don't know what's going on, and obviously that was a prior to kind of like, way into the episode. January 2015, we're going to get season 2, and you get an extra scene after the normal to be continued credits. Normally it's like on the next episode. Instead of that, you get a helicopter flying in the air. Jag hype going up. The two people, right, flying the helicopter like, epic. Slowly goes to the back, blanket. Blanket lifts up a bit. One eye. Dog eye. End. Soldu, epically shown. Iggy, epically shown. Without even going, next season, here is a dog hit, basically. Here's Iggy. Here's his enemy. Enjoy later. No, I like the minor fucking teasers. It's so good. Here's this. Not here's this, here's this. Literally like, what's this? Who's this? Why is no? And you're like, so like, if you didn't know the manga, you would be like, so this guy water and he can kill people? Okay, that's different. Wait a minute. Tarots. Haven't we gone through the tarots? No, we still have the world, but is that the next guy? You're thinking in your mind, for example. And then you've got like, oh no, we do have the fall. Wait. Also, so we got two evil people in the front seat. So we have a blanket in the back. Do we have two evil people coming for them? That's what people might think. I'm sitting there thinking, it's Iggy. I fucking love Iggy, by the way. I really do. It's taking me It's taken me like 3 views to actually amazingly appreciate Iggy. I've always liked him, but he's never been on my top love list for part 3 main characters. But he is. I love Iggy. Can't wait. I can't wait. Anyway, that was the episode. Like I said, the new stuff was amazing. It was all good. Amazing ending to season 1. Not even joking. It was great. They added a lot of new stuff. Not as much as the previous episode, but they still added a lot. The Iggy and Soldu additions, amazing. Really looking forward to season 2. So this is the end of my reviews for a while, actually is. I would go back and do my other ones, but I would have to re-watch them again because my memory is not good because I just watched this and I've already hit 20 minutes. Jesus Christ, I do apologise. But wow, was this episode good. Wow. So check it out as soon as you possibly can, guys. It was amazing. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I'm not going to edit this one. I just want to get this out to you. You're probably watching it now, I don't know, but please check this out. Yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you again, guys. As always, boom!